What's good, y'all? I know y'all missed us, man. Welcome back to another episode of the Fourth Quarter Podcast, episode 1616. You know how we coming, man. It's been a lot of basketball going on, a lot of, I wouldn't say upsets, but a lot of, surprises in some of these series, especially in the West, you know what I'm saying? But, we got the same crew we're going to always have, Kenny, Cam, and my boy, Rodney, and yours truly, of course. How y'all feeling today?
Good.
Good, bro. Happy to be back.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
so happy to be back, man.
How long has it been? A week?
About 10 days.
Yeah, last time we was here was like the day before playoffs.
Oh yeah. So I think we got I wouldn't say we got a lot to discuss, but you know what I'm saying? We got some topics. I got Junior with me today, man. He a little tired right now. Hopefully he chilling. But we're gonna dive right into it. I'm gonna just say this off rip. Well obviously y'all know y'all will be watching this when we post it. So today we got some teams that is boycotting. They're not playing tonight. The Bucks in Orlando, and then OKC and the Rockets. I want to start off by saying I'm glad that the Blake guy, Jacob Blake, I'm glad he's okay. And I just pray for justice. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So like I said, obviously there won't be any games played tonight. But I want to dive into the Denver and Utah series. That's been a pretty big surprise to me. I did not expect Donovan Mitchell to be up 3-2, almost averaging 40 points in that series. That is crazy.
I owe a public apology to Donovan Mitchell and Jamal Murray, man. Like, y'all are stars. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are buckets. Like, I got to give it to you, Donovan Mitchell. I had you at a low tier, bro. Like, I was really disrespecting you. You know what I'm saying? But you're here. You know what I'm saying?
Kenny, you don't agree with that, do you? Like, you don't think he moved up to you?
He's a pretty good player. He's a pretty good player. He's going to score the ball. He's been giving you 50 points, and he's been efficient too. He's not just chucking up a whole bunch of shots and missing them. He's taking a lot of shots, and he's making a lot of shots. And he's able to score everywhere. Like, he can shoot three-pointers, mid-range, drive to the rack. He's a good free throw shooter. He can score all around. I just still don't feel like he's a great scorer. I mean, so far you look at the stats, it's going to look like he's a great scorer, but I feel like some of the reason because of that is because the Denver Nuggets defense, it is horrible. So I just feel like that's why. Like, I feel like if he was to go against the Raptors or the Pacers or the Heat, they play great defense as a team. I don't think he would score 50 or 60, 51. I don't think he would score it on the Raptors, Heat, and whoever I just said, Raptors, Heat, and Pacers. I just don't believe so. So, I mean, he's doing enough to win. He's up 3-2. Maybe he'll get him out of there next game 4-2. That'll be really good on his resume.
Yeah, I feel you, Kenny. It has been intriguing though. Like I definitely am surprised about. I was surprised that people were just picking the Nuggets so easily, even though I picked the Nuggets. But I am surprised that Utah is doing what they're doing, bro. Like, it's crazy.
Without one of their key players.
Yeah, because Bojan, he was a 20-point per game scorer down there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he spreaded the floor. And he was a scorer for them. He was an important piece. Like, he wasn't their main guy, but he was a starter. Like, he was an important piece. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
But for some reason, Jordan Clarkson is looking like Michael Jordan, bro. Like, what's going on? Like,
that might go with what Kenny's saying. Like, their defense might. It's crazy because they were one of the. I ain't gonna say they were one of the best, but they had a pretty good defense.
They weren't bad. They were like middle of the pack type.
Yeah.
You know? But I'm not giving Jordan Clarkson. I'm not.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson, he's one of those guys, like, he can go 5 for 5, get you 10 points, but he can go 0 for 5. Like, he's not – I wouldn't consider him a consistent player, but sometimes he is going to score for you. Sometimes he will score. I guess you can just call him a streaky player, but he's going to score some points sometimes. Like, he's going to give you 20 points some nights. Like, he's going to do that.
He can do it every night, right? And I'm like, bro, let's relax, bro. He getting falling down, James, step back, and people faces like, bro, come on, bro.
If you want 40 points, if you're offensive player, you want to go against the Nuggets.
So what about the Jazz? The Jazz have a great defense, and Jamal Murray is ripping through that.
Oh, now Murray, I salute the Murray.
Wait, so are you saying that Jamal Murray is better than Donovan Mitchell?
I believe so. Overall, yeah.
Come on, Doug. Come on.
They both putting up 50. They both can score the ball, but I feel like Jamal Murray I feel like he passes that ball way better than Mitchell. That's how I feel. I feel that.
He actually been throwing some dots, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been watching that. That's what I've been most impressed with. That when
I actually have to agree with Kenny, man. I know this is like what? Y'all, you agreeing with Kenny? But like, I actually agree with Kenny. I feel like overall basketball player, I'm gonna have to give it to Murray. It's not by far, obviously.
No, it's not. It's not by far. It's not by far, but it's not a nail biter. I'm going with Murray over Mitchell because.
Well, it will actually be neck and neck for me, but I would take Murray just off what Kenny had just said. Like, I think the past 2 games, he had like 15 assists, 0 turnovers. That is very impressive. And he's like Kenny said, he's efficient as well, and he's been giving you 30, 40, almost 50. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to go.
I think they're pretty even offensively, and then Mitchell is a way better defender. So
also, yeah.
That's why I'm with Mitchell.
Also, how we were saying Mitchell is missing one of his key players. Also, we could say I haven't really heard people giving that excuse to the Nuggets because they're missing a couple guys too. They're missing Gary Harris. He's a key piece, but I haven't heard that excuse for Denver. And
well, nobody's made the excuse for Utah either.
I've heard it.
Wait, why would they make an excuse for them? They winning.
No, I'm just saying, like, they're up 3-2, but I just feel like if they didn't win, they would be like Michael Conley missed the first 2, or they're missing one of their key shooters. But I'm just saying for the
Nuggets, said that after game 1.
Huh?
Well, I heard people talk about Will Barton and them too. But I heard them say that about Gary Harris.
So you think they've been saying that more than the other guy missing?
I mean, I haven't heard neither one of them a lot, but I've heard both of them.
Well, I seen it on TV. They had like a picture on him on the elevators of that guy.
Of Bojan?
Yes, they had him on the elevator.
Yeah, that's good. Like, I don't know what you
like
trying making an excuse. That's just what the team did. Like, we can't control what Utah did with their elevator.
So you're trying to tell me you haven't heard more talk about him not being on the Utah Jazz than Will Barton and Gary Harris?
Honestly, no. Like, I've heard Will Barton no more. I haven't heard really anybody. I've seen the picture that you're talking about with him on the elevator, but I haven't heard anybody say like they're missing him, bro. Like, it's hurting. And I've heard them say that about Will Barton and them.
Well, they're not going to say it's hurting because they're winning. But I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and then Conley, they were talking about Conley. Like, oh, my goodness. Like, they were talking about Conley when – I don't know how many games he missed. Did he miss 1 or 2?
1.
He missed 1. They were talking about that as an excuse.
He been hooping, though, bro. Like,
and that's what I meant. I meant to text you the other day and say, I hope you see the difference. Even though it might not like result in a win or a loss, but – you can tell when he's out there. Other than who did they have starting? That Jarrell Brantley or something? I don't know who they have starting. But yeah,
they're doing well.
I'm not sorry for my Denver pick though. I'm standing by that. The problem is I didn't expect Michael Porter Jr. to be getting played off the floor. Oh my God, bro! You cannot defend worth anything, bro. What's going on? You're literally like making a game plan to attack him on defense, bro. And it's just like, come on, bro. Nick lost a starting spot. Like, come on, bro. You gotta do something, man. You gotta help me.
He is pretty bad. Like, defensively, he is.
That's
why can't he defend?
Maybe it might be just a result of rhythm. Like, people think about rhythm only offensively, but he hasn't really got a lot of time until just now. Like, he hasn't had to play big minutes and guard like big assignments until now. You know what I'm saying? So that might be it. I ain't trying to make no excuse for him, but that could be what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. Before I want to say this, the Nuggets before the series started, I picked the Nuggets. I still think the Nuggets are gonna win this series. I still think the Nuggets are going to win this series.
Then they're gonna come back from 3-1.
Well, to be honest, I don't really. To answer your question, yes. I do think they're going to come back 3-1, but I don't even think of it that way because it's already 3-2. So I think of it as just win the next one. It's 3-3, and then Game 7, all bets are off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not
3
even
games in a row. That's hard, dog. You know what?
No, it is. But my thing is, they already they got it to 3-2. So you know what I'm saying?
And it took like 80 points for them to win that game from Jamal Murray and Jokic alone. You know what I'm saying? Like they really need some help, bro. And I was really thinking MPJ was gonna be that third guy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I've been expecting more out of Jerian Grant. Like I thought he was gonna be able to give you a lot of rebounds, some blocks, maybe give you 17 points or something. He's not. I like Jerian Grant, but he has
Jeremy.
My bad, Jeremy Grant.
Yeah.
I like
Jerry is a point guard. That's his brother or son or cousin. One of them. He played for the Bulls, I believe, or the Magic. One of them. I don't know.
I think he might be out the leaguers now.
But yeah, I thought he was going to be doing more. But like I said, I still got Denver pulling it out. If Jokic is as good as people say, they should win this series.
Jokic is actually hooping. That's going under the radar. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be tough, bro. Because like Rod said, it took a lot for them to win this lap pass. I thought they was gonna get gentlemen's, but they pulled it out. You know what I'm saying? Murray went off, so I respect that. But it's gonna take a lot for them to win these next 2 games without because Utah still is like we here. It ain't like they just gonna lay down and let you know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Jokic, man, he's. I knew he was great on offense, but he makes some tough shots. Like I was at work the last game they played, so I wasn't able to analyze how I would want to. But I seen one shot. He on one leg, buzzer beater 3 over Gobert. I said, God damn! I was like, woo. I was at work though, so I couldn't. The picture at work really isn't that good. But it looked like he was on one leg and he literally made it over Gobert, like literally over him. But he makes some tough shot, and for him to be as big as he is, he moves well. He moves pretty. He's still slow, but I'm saying he good enough. He moved good enough to be able to get his shots up and stuff.
I think losing that way actually did help him because he seems like he's not getting super gassed late into the game. He was able to play a lot of minutes, and he was still he wasn't effective as he was in the first quarter, but he was still helping. He had the big shot at the end to really seal the deal. So.
That's a good point. I forgot he lost that weight.
Mm-hmm.
It shows though. This series shows that it's all about matchups, bro. Because if somebody was just starting to watch basketball, they would think Donovan Mitchell is the best player. Well, he has been the best player in the series, but of course, around most people will say that Jokic is the best player. You know what I'm saying? But it shows that it's all about matchups because this is not a good one for the Nuggets, bro.
Well, yeah, I mean, plus Jokic is a center. So when you're a guard and when you're a center, it's only but so much you could do.
I give Jokic credit because he's still having an amazing series, and he has a former Defensive Player of the Year guarding him. No, he's still putting up 30 a night.
We're not taking his credit away. He's gonna score. He's gonna score. We understand that. I'm just saying when you're a center, there's only but so much you can do. Like when you got Mitchell, he's gotten 57. I don't expect Jokic to do that because it's only but so much he's going to be able to do.
If he had a Jamal Murray version of a big man on him, he might be going for 50. You get what I'm saying? Jamal Murray he's not a defensive player. Sorry, bro. You're a bucket, but you're not playing no defense. I thought Jeremy Grant was going to not even lock him up, but play some slither of defense. But he's been looking terrible on that end as well. They just don't have anybody really stepping up to guard him. But yet Jokic has the best defender in the series on him, and he's still playing great. You know what I'm saying?
Cam was mentioning when Rudy Gobert is one of the best screen setters in the NBA. That might be true. I mean, I really don't analyze who sets the best screen, but that might be right because Donovan Mitchell, he gets a lot of wide open mid ranges.
He's great at that. I gotta give him credit, bro.
Yeah, those mid ranges be open. I think I can go out there and make most of those myself.
Yeah,
so
he knocks people out of the play. Like they're not in the play anymore. Like,
yeah, if you actually look at a lot of Donovan Mitchell's mid ranges, a lot of them are open from screens. Now I don't know if necessarily it's always Rudy Gobert setting those screens, but Mitchell gets a lot of wide open mid ranges from them screens.
yeah,
And he makes them. He knocks them down. So I'm not taking his credit away because he's making them.
right.
But yeah, that series is definitely surprising. But another one that's surprising me is this Rockets and OKC one. Like I seen something on Twitter. It said that there was just this random guy. He was saying basically like that he thinks CP3 like really deserves the MVP. And like obviously like we know not really, but looking at it, because the way I look at MVP is like what I told y'all before in the previous podcast episode, it's like who's the most valuable to their team. And I feel like everywhere CP3 has went, he kind of has like, I almost want to say like obviously they're not winning. I mean, they're not winning the chip, I should say that. But he almost has the LeBron effect, because I'm willing to bet nobody would think that they would have been where they are now if the people are being honest. And I think
people
that's
not
good stuff.
not to cut you off, before the season started, I seen people making jokes of that team. They didn't even – well, I'm a part of it. Not they. We. We didn't even think they were going to make the playoffs. But now that they made it, we can go ahead and act like we knew, but you didn't
That's
know.
what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
And like it's like CP3, man. He like me and Kenny talk about this all the time. I think he's one of the last breeds left that is like an actual point guard. And when I say that, it's like they're like he's literally pass first. Like he's looking for the right pass. Like I think he's pass first.
Right pass. He makes the right pass, and I feel like he like encourages his guys. Like, and I think that's part of the reason why they play so well. And like when you're playing on a team and somebody has confidence in you, to me that helps because
it makes you feel better, like more comfortable. And I feel like he teaches them too along the way. Like I think he's showing SGA the ropes, and that's going to be good for his career because he's already good. But with giving him some of his IQ, that's going to really help along the way. But, yeah, that series is surprising me. I mean, we all knew that Westbrook was out, but
well,
he was out. But I still thought James Harden was going to go in there and, like, give him a gentleman's. But CP3 is saying, like, we're going to make y'all work for this.
Yeah, I gotta give CP3 props. And I agree with you. Like, he got that boy playing. Like, Dennis Schroeder and the other guard, SGA, he got them playing very well because I knew Dennis Schroeder was good. I know who he is. I know his work, and I don't want to give Chris Paul his credit because Dennis Schroeder is going out there and getting his own points. But I think Chris Paul has something to do with it. I think he's saying like, go ahead, y'all be aggressive. I'm gonna play in the flow of the game. Y'all be aggressive, y'all young guys. I'm gonna get mine. And I just like.
He's like, y'all go out there, not to cut you off. It's almost like he's like, I'm going to let y'all take the game. Y'all give it to me when y'all need some help. Y'all go out and do y'all thing, and then y'all just, like, lean on me when, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I want to say, what was it, game 3 or 4 where they went to overtime, and I'm not going to say they couldn't handle it, but CP3 was like, just watch this. They went to overtime, and CP3 went on a big old run, and it was just, like, going crazy. And I was just like, oh, my goodness. Even though I think James Harden got fouled out, but I was still like, wow.
Yeah, Chris Paul is like Dennis Schroeder. Y'all go ahead and get some points. Like once we get to the fourth quarter, because he's not a scorer like Curry, Harden, like these other guys. But when it comes down to it, he can get his shot up. And I just feel like he's like, yo, I'm gonna get mine. Y'all just get me to the fourth quarter, and then I got us there. And he can still create his shot, man. And even with the game they went into overtime, he got a good layup up. He missed it, but he got past Harden. I think he got past Harden, and he just missed the layup. I actually thought
4 Rockets down there, and he still swiveled his way through.
Yeah, I actually thought he was about to make it. So I got to give him props because just like the LeBron effect, you take them off, where would they be? You take Chris Paul off, where would they be? And go ahead and act like they still be in the playoffs. Heck no.
And I don't want to take no credit away from I forgot the OKC's coach's name, but he's been doing a hell of a job as well, especially with that guy that's guarding Harden. I mean, we all know Harden's still, but Dort, the coaching has been excellent as well. So CP as a whole, like this year, it's a big surprise, and I think I'm gonna give CP3 like 90% of that. So
I actually agree with y'all, but I think what y'all explained is the reason why I won't give CP3 all the credit, because with him saying y'all go ahead, I think they're like, all right, we got it. Like we got it. We're gonna get you there. We're gonna get you to the fourth quarter, and then you can do your clutch thing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that goes into what Kenny was saying. I think and I don't want to take I'm not trying to what Kenny said. I don't want to give everything to CP3 because he's not scoring Dennis Schroeder's 30. But I feel like they wouldn't do that if they played for LeBron. And I'm not trying to downplay him, but like what Kenny was saying, I think he boosts their confidence playing when they're on the court. He's be confident and go crazy. I'm not gonna yell at you. I'm not go ahead and play ball basically.
Mm-hmm.
So that
Cam, bro, I got you. Don't let Cam fool you. He understands what we're saying.
No, I get what y'all saying, but go ahead.
Chris Paul encourages his teammates. If y'all miss, it's okay. I'm gonna encourage you guys. I'm gonna help y'all out or whatever. It's different when you're playing with somebody that encourages you to shoot, and when you got another guy on your team that maybe if you miss 3 shots in a row, oh man, I don't want to pass this guy the ball no more. I'm not confident in this guy anymore. And there's players out there like that, to where they miss a wide open shot. You got players looking crazy. I don't see Chris Paul do that. And I'm just saying that builds confidence. I would much rather play with somebody that's telling me to shoot than some other players. I'm not going to say no names because I don't need to bring anybody down.
Say a name for me.
I don't got to say names to bring. I don't got to bring nobody down to bring Chris Paul up.
Give me a hint.
but yeah, I'm just saying we have to give him credit. He's the most valuable player on that team. You take him off, where would they be?
Well, yeah. I'm he is the most valuable player, of course, but I just don't want to overshadow what these guys have. Shea was going to be good regardless. I understand Chris Paul might have made him a little better.
I disagree. But
he was.
He
good
showed
last
it last playoff, bro.
He was good last year. Schroeder, he was good last year.
So their stats didn't go up?
They did. That's why I said Chris Paul makes him a little better, but I don't want to make it seem like he came and they went from 8 points to 20. You know what I'm saying? Schroeder averaged 16 last year. He averaged 19 this year. So it's he gave him a 3-point jump, but he was still good last year. I think with Paul George and Russ on his team. My fault, right?
No, you're good. I was just going to say, I think what Chris Paul does is he just relieves pressure on them. But as guards, their job doesn't have to be to run the offense, so to speak. It's just you help me and I help you. I'll run the offense, you get me points, and we're going to work like that. So that way, Shea doesn't have to be a point guard, so to speak. He can just go out there and play freely. And Chris Paul's I'm going to orchestrate the offense. I'm going to make sure people are in their spots. I'm going to make sure we have a good flow. You know what I'm saying? You just be a bucket. You know what I'm saying? I think that's helping all three of them. I think everybody is helping each other out in that regard. They have a good system now. Chris Paul, man, I'm actually surprised. I didn't think he's going to be able to, you know what I'm saying? But he's actually carrying his team. You know what I'm saying? I think he's going to go 7. I think I actually predicted that, or 6 or something. But
next. What's y'all like?
I don't like that. What's the name, bro? That narrative. He is like the heart and soul of our team. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like when people say he's carrying them because we actually
I just mean in clutch time, you know what I'm saying? When you need
definitely in clutch time.
So the way I look at carrying is you take him off, y'all lose.
Well, we're gonna lose with him, so that's not
guaranteed.
If you're talking about the chip, then yeah, but this series is still up for grabs. I feel like.
But I can say that if you take Shea off, we wouldn't be in the playoffs.
But to me,
y'all got Lou Dort.
No, but the thing is, we can find more players to replace him than Chris Paul.
Not only with that, I would disagree if you take Shea off, then y'all don't make it.
He's replaced.
Y'all might be 8th seed. Y'all might have been in the play-in, but I don't think y'all don't make it with that team.
No.
Who can you find to replace Shea? Tell me.
Who can you find to replace Paul?
Well, that's why I want to ask you that, because if you're about to say I can get Donovan Mitchell, then I can say I can find people. But realistically, who can you find to replace Shea?
Plenty of guys.
Ooh.
I mean, I can't think of off top, but his role really isn't the biggest.
You
like,
know he averages like 21, 22 points.
We'll get you a TJ Warren. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, TJ Warren can do what he does. Well, no, not defense. Offense.
But that's what I'm saying. That's not really realistic.
You
Like,
take Shea
that's
off that
not-
team, I think y'all still make playoffs.
Bro.
We'll get you a Zach Levine.
You take him off.
That's what I'm saying. If y'all saying it like that, then I would say I can go get a Kemba Walker for Chris Paul. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, and it wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work.
Bro, yes,
I'm a Celtics fan.
He's not a general.
It wouldn't work.
Bro, they wouldn't make the playoffs is what I'm saying. It wouldn't be like that much
No.
different.
Before y'all
Oh,
go crazy,
you're telling
he
me
brought
without
the
Jay-
Bobcats to the playoffs, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He took the shot.
The Bobcats, bro.
Oh, y'all don't, okay.
The
so
Bobcats, bro. Like,
It's
come on. You
clear.
know what I'm saying?
It's clear. It's clear what's going on here.
Wait, hold on, time out. Was that East?
Yes.
Guys,
That helps.
no, we don't have to stress.
It was the Bobcats, bro. I'm
They
gonna look
were
at the
in the
roster.
East. That
Don't
helps.
trip. Don't trip. I'm gonna look
We're good.
up
We're
the
good.
team for you.
That help. Being in the East helps. So that knows and voids that.
He's nowhere near a general.
See, I don't like that, James, bro.
He not-
I can get a Kyle Lowry to replace Chris Paul.
No, it will not work. It
See,
will
and that's what
not
I'm saying.
work.
So how can TJ Warren replace Shea? But
Hey,
Kyle
I
Lowry-
don't. I didn't say nobody for Shea. Speak to them, but I'm saying, in my opinion, I still think that you take Shea off, y'all still make playoffs.
Bro,
It depends on who
hell
you
no.
replace him to. If you replace him with you put Andrew Wiggins in there, they'll make it.
Oh my gosh, Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, you throw him in there. Yeah. You don't understand. You don't understand.
I watch this team night and I watch this team every single game they play, bro.
No, I don't
I
think
think
you
I do understand.
I don't think you understand like how important. Like, there's not too many players. Like, how many true
Right.
point guards are out there? How many? True.
Kyle Lowry is a true point guard.
Never mind.
Y'all gonna have. But before y'all even continue that,
No, he's not
let me
point guard.
let me just drop this roster off for y'all real quick. Bismack Biyombo,
He was a buck then.
Ramon Sessions,
He was a buck.
Gerald Henderson,
I don't know about him.
Chris Douglas Roberts, and then we top it off with Al Horford. Excuse me, not Al Horford, Al Jefferson.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
That's a
Al
terrible.
was actually hooping that year.
Gerald Henderson was all right.
I know what you're talking about. Al was
oh my,
actually.
so we're about to act like these
Hey.
guys are tough. Like Gerald Henderson, he's a buck.
Al
But-
Jefferson wasn't getting bucks back then.
No, Al Jefferson, he was good. But I'm just
Wow,
saying,
what are you doing?
I don't understand how y'all can say if you take Shea off, we would still. Well, Demir, you was the one that said it. I ain't gonna say y'all said it. But if you, I'm not even saying replace him. I'm saying literally take him off.
No, I'm saying replace him with Andrew Wiggins.
Well, no, because that's what I'm saying. I can say that for Chris Paul. If you replace him with Kemba Walker, we would make the playoffs.
Right, I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying I don't think so because he's not a general at all.
I mean, it don't matter how we get there. If we had Kemba Walker, we would make the playoffs. Like if you replace Chris Paul with Kemba Walker, it might not look the way it looked with Chris Paul.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure because I have proof with Chris Paul. Wherever he goes, they make the playoffs. I don't have proof with, you know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Well, you kind of do have proof with Kemba Walker because he took the Bobcats and he went to the Celtics and he made the playoffs. So wherever he's been, he made the playoffs.
He got him one of these. You know what I'm talking about? You talking about? You got one of those. You know what I'm talking about? You see that shit, man? That's so sweet, bro. He swept a top 10 player.
So you don't.
Kemba Walker.
So it's clear. It's clear. Chris Paul's not getting his LeBron effect props. He's not getting those props.
No, he getting
First of
that.
all, no. LeBron effect is championship. Nobody thinks the Thunder are going to the championship. So let's not using LeBron.
Hey,
Well, I don't think that's LeBron effect.
Yeah, I hope y'all don't get. I hope y'all don't have me misconstrued.
What I'm saying is, when I say the LeBron effect, I mean you take them off, they suck. You put them on, they're good.
That's what I mean too. Playoffs.
Well, no. Well, my LeBron effect is wherever he go, they're a threat to win the championship.
That's a
I mean, well,
cap,
obviously,
bro.
if they're about to beat one of the best teams in the NBA, maybe they are a threat.
That's a cap, bro.
The Rockets are the top 5 team in the NBA.
He just missed the playoffs last year.
Kenny,
bro.
you were the main one that say Thunder Nuggets, shut up. What's the name? Shut up.
But
Now you're gonna act like the Thunder gonna win the championship.
I did say shut up. I said I did go on a rant. But what I'm saying, if the Thunder end up beating them, then they'll prove me wrong. I'll be proved wrong.
But you said the Rockets don't have like you like even if they beat the Rockets, it ain't like you were saying the Rockets had a chance.
But I'm saying they're a tier 1 team in the NBA.
But they don't have a chance to win. So if the Thunder beat them, you shouldn't think like, dang, they might win the championship because you didn't think the Rockets was gonna win.
Well, no, I'm not necessarily saying they're gonna win the championship. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you take them off, they don't make the playoffs.
Well, yeah, and I can say if you take Shea off, they don't make the playoffs.
That's not true.
That's just where we disagree. I got it though.
Y'all saying if you take Shea off and don't replace him with nothing, they would still make the playoffs.
No, you're slick. I said if you replace him with Andrew Wiggins, I just said
okay, and if I replace Chris Paul with Kimba, we would still make the playoffs.
I understand. And I don't agree.
Oh, well,
y'all actually disrespecting Kimba.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all disrespecting Chris Paul.
What did he do? What did he do? Average 20 and 9? Like I don't get it.
Come on, bro.
He's leading y'all. Y'all really suck, but he's leading y'all.
I understand that he's our leader, but he doesn't even lead our team in points. Like I understand points isn't like the whole story, but it's like he's getting help too. It ain't like he's just out there like, come on, dog, I'm gonna do it all. Y'all just get some stops for me. Like it's not like anything. Huh?
Does he lead in anything?
I think he leads in assists.
That's important.
Floor general.
When
Okay, let's get back to the Kimba disrespect, bro.
LeBron doesn't lead in Laker points.
And yeah, you're correct.
There you go.
I don't get it.
I mean, I was just arguing. I mean, I don't know what you meant by he don't lead y'all in points. Like, I don't get.
I'm saying, like, I don't think like LeBron isn't carrying the Lakers. I've never said LeBron was carrying the Lakers, but y'all saying Chris Paul is carrying us.
Wait. Nobody said anything. So you don't think LeBron is carrying the Lakers?
No.
I agree.
No, you don't carry a team with a top 5 player.
Yeah, AD is doing. If you take AD off, they would be in a worse situation.
So what would happen if you took LeBron off?
They would be in a worse situation as well. They're both pulling their share.
They would probably be 8th seed if you take LeBron off, if that.
If you take AD off, they.
If you take either one, they're not making the playoffs, bro.
That is not true at all. Oh my goodness.
We don't got to have that conversation.
They wouldn't make it.
They would make it.
They would not make it.
They would make the playoffs.
Anthony Davis wasn't making the playoffs with a better team than that. Like,
no, I thought they would have made it, but it wouldn't be.
They wouldn't have made it, bro.
They would be like 5th seed with LeBron.
No, sir.
Yes.
Well, because they'll probably still be.
He had a better team minus like Anthony Davis. Like the team last year, that was better than this team without Anthony Davis.
Bro, they would make 5th seed with LeBron. If you take LeBron off, they will be scratching the surface of.
First of all, they wouldn't be as good of a defensive team, and they're already not that great of an offense.
That's not guaranteed because LeBron stepped up his game defensively this year, and if he didn't
he's
have
not
AD, probably would've did
LeBron
more.
is not carrying a team. He can step up his defense when he has a top 3 defender behind him. It's easy to do when you have a top.
We can't say that's the reason.
I didn't say it was the reason. I said it's easier.
To who? He just
come
he
on,
just
bro. If you have a rim
it.
protector behind you, it's known that it's easier.
He would have a rim protector even if AD wasn't there.
He wouldn't have a top 3.
Okay, he would have one.
I mean, you have Bismack Biyombo. That don't. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna guarantee you a top.
Let's
5.
not sleep on McGee.
JaVale and Dwight are not Bismack Biyombo.
Right. Let's not sleep on McGee.
JaVale McGee was on that team last year, and they sucked.
I understand.
They didn't suck. We had injuries.
I understand not.
Did y'all really have that many?
It's
yeah, we did.
Levels.
I think I just had like one. Every team got injuries, bro.
No, we had multiple.
Y'all got injuries now.
Down, and Rondo was hurt, and we had suspensions, and Lonzo was hurt.
Bro, it's not like
a lot went on last year. We would have definitely made playoffs.
They would have made it if LeBron didn't get injured. I agree with that. I'm just saying LeBron isn't carrying them right now.
Yes, he is, bro. I cannot believe y'all are saying this.
Bro, Anthony Davis leading them in points.
Well, I just told y'all the reason why I say that though. So that's probably why we don't agree because
so you're saying if you take LeBron off,
carrying OKC, if you take him off, they don't make it. So that's why I say that. If you take LeBron off, they don't make playoffs. So that's why I think that way. So there's the disconnect.
Well, I think like LeBron might do better by himself than Anthony Davis would do by himself. But when I say he's not carrying them, I mean like without Anthony Davis, it would drastically get worse. You know what I'm saying? So that means he's not carrying them because that means if they was to get rid of Anthony Davis, a lot of the load, like it would be like double if he like to put on his like carrying sack or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like
This
Yeah.
isn't a good debate.
Why you say that?
Because you can't, like, if you got two, like, let's just say they're both top 7. You got the first best player and the 7th. It's like you can't. I mean, it's an opinion thing, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? How are you carrying if you got another tier, like, top 5 player?
Well, like Luka, Kendrick. I mean, I said Kendrick. Kristaps Porzingis is good, but he's carrying the man. That's carrying.
I would say the same thing about Kawhi and PG. Kawhi is carrying right now.
Right now, like literally right now, but not through the whole season. But
My thing is you can't be carrying another like top player. Like I don't like Kobe and Shaq. Like both of them were great players. I don't consider either one of them to have carried the other person. I look at them as doing it together. That's how I view it.
Well, it's also context. You got to look at it like LeBron with the Cavs. Kyrie was doing good, but he was carrying. Like that, even though Kyrie was going crazy, LeBron was still carrying.
And that's how I feel about this team. AD is doing his thing, but you take like
it's a little
LeBron,
different
like,
with this one though. That's why you
just
gotta look
just
at
said
it.
when LeBron goes to the bench, like that's a part of what I'm trying to say. Even when you were saying that about this season, so I don't get it.
What I'm saying is, if you take Anthony, so you're saying if you take Anthony Davis off, it wouldn't be that much of a change. To me, that's
they're not gonna be first seed. I said 5th. I think they'll be 5th seed. You take LeBron off,
that's kind of ridiculous, bro.
you take LeBron off, they don't make playoffs.
5th seed, bro.
I disagree with that. I think
they would make it.
I think they would make the playoffs without LeBron.
I don't. He won't have a especially with the.
I don't think they'll make the playoffs, bro.
No, they would because then Kuzma, then y'all will see. Because if LeBron don't play, y'all are gonna see that Kuzma is better than Brandon Ingram. Y'all don't know that right now.
No, bro.
Y'all didn't know he was an all-star until he went to the Pelicans. Kuzma's an all-star.
No, bro. No, bro.
If you're relying on Kuzma to be AD's wingman, they're not making the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying.
I understand
that's exactly what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying, but
no, Bron can do it because like what Cam, like I hope Cam could agree with this. He said it before. If I say it correctly, I'm gonna probably word it differently. He draws so much attention. He opens up different things on the court to where
he would make
some of these guys ain't gonna have a choice but to hit a shot or make a layup or get a mid range.
He would make the play.
He doesn't really do that, and especially if he play like he played this year, where he trying to play point guard and do all that weird stuff. No, bro, they're not making the playoffs.
I agree that LeBron is like. I don't want you to think I'm saying that they're even players. I'm just saying LeBron isn't carrying because he like AD has a pretty large load.
Okay, but I didn't want to cut you off. But let me say that. Let me word it differently. Maybe that'll help y'all agree or at least get my point. He's carrying. His sack is just lighter than it has been his career. You get what I'm saying now? So like when he was with the Cavs, he looked like Santa Claus. But now that he has AD, he just got a little like a book bag, like he got a little duffel. Like,
and what I'm saying is, he got his own bag,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's not really they're both carrying their share.
They both got to have each other to win a championship this year. LeBron wouldn't win a ring without AD this year. AD wouldn't win a ring without LeBron. Period.
See that I'm not talking about championships. I'm just saying.
Playoffs. You did say 5th seed, so you might be right because I think the Thunder are 5th seed, so they might be able to be better than the Thunder.
That's
so
what I'm saying.
You might be right.
The Thunder have 3 20-point scores though. Like you know what I'm saying.
I agree with the part that he would make playoffs without Anthony Davis. I'm just saying that he's not carrying really, and I don't think Chris Paul is carrying back to like the original game because they have a book bag, like y'all just said. Like Schroeder got a book bag, Shea got a book bag. And then when you get
Gallo got a book.
Is this Schroeder's best year since he's played?
I think it might be his second, or no, it might be his best.
It probably is. You don't think Chris Paul has anything to do with that?
Well, no, I think first of all, no, it's not his best year. So
what year
first
is
of all, no, it's not. It's when he played for his last year in Atlanta. So it's just
how many points did he average?
He averaged 19.4 that year.
What is he averaging this year?
18.
Oh, so 1 point. Okay.
Oh, now we go down.
It's Is 1 point a lie?
Anyway,
Is
but
1
I'm
point a
saying,
lie?
you was just saying it probably is. So
Yeah,
I don't get-
that's what I said. That's what I said. But I forgot he was playing for the Raggedy Hawks, so you're gonna score more.
But that's the thing. It's just like
Like
that
the
with
Raggedy
the Thunder.
Hawks.
It's just like when
Hawks
we
were
get
good.
worse. If you get a player that's not going to score, like Westbrook was scoring 30, Paul George was scoring 30. So Schroeder, he averaged 16 with them guys. So obviously, if you get rid of those two scores, his output is going to go up because it's like we need more scoring. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, Chris Paul might have a little bit, but I'm not going to say Chris Paul is making him score more because he scored 16 points with two great scores. You know what I'm saying? So I just think Chris Paul might help a little bit, but Schroeder is out there getting them.
Yeah, we just gonna have to agree to disagree.
Yeah, we can swap.
I don't know, dog. Wait, so did Kemba carry the Bobcats?
Yes.
Yeah.
2017.
So he could carry a team.
He can carry that team.
That team is worse than the Thunder team.
Cam, you said Schroeder averaged
Hey, no,
19.4,
what do you
right?
mean?
He averaged 19.4, yeah.
Y'all playing off Al Jefferson.
Hold
I
up.
remember
Hold
him
up.
vaguely giving bucks.
Bro, like the year after he left, I think he like fell out the league, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he gave his all with Kimba. And then-
Nah, man. I don't know. He's just
Hold on, I got Cam. I
he's
got
an okay player.
Wait, what you looking up?
I'm looking up Dennis Schroeder's his stats. So he averaged one extra timeout. No, he averaged 19 both, Cam.
He averaged 19.4.
19.4, that rounds down to 19.
Okay.
Then 18.9 rounds to 19.
But which one is higher? Like why are you trying to make it what? 19.4?
Yeah, that's it won't work, Kenny. I'm not
What do you mean? What am I? You don't
I get your point, but are you trying to make it seem like this year is better? Because I don't get what you're doing.
This year is better. Look at the field goal percentage.
Okay, he shot 47 this year, if I'm seeing correctly, and he shot 44 that year.
So
You better look with Paul.
So he got 3% higher with Chris Paul.
And he shot 3 extra shots in Atlanta.
Chris Paul gonna get you the right shots. So those
Yes,
three,
Chris Paul. That's
Atlanta
why his
wasn't the right
percentage
shots.
went up. because
Are y'all
Chris Paul-
seriously reaching right now to try to make it seem like Dennis Schroeder?
What? He's a floor general, so when he plays with Paul, his percentages goes up. What do you mean?
Okay, but did you not just hear the entire explanation I gave you, bro? He averaged 16 points with Paul George and Russell Westbrook on his team. They leave, his points go up, obviously. It's not because Chris Paul came. Y'all think he would have averaged 16 again if Chris Paul didn't come? He probably would have averaged 20-something without Chris Paul. So, honestly, I could make the argument that Chris Paul might be hurting him.
Yeah, I wouldn't be there if Chris Paul wasn't there.
We wouldn't be there, but he would have a better year.
That would, I mean, I guess, yeah, but
So yeah, we are winning with Chris Paul, but they have share in that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not just carrying them. And that's why I say LeBron's not carrying Western there.
Yeah, I'm looking at these percentages, man.
What about it?
like I said, we just have a difference of opinion when it comes to it because I think like they're both carrying. We just look at it differently.
Really disagree.
Okay, so we can finish beating that horse. So
Let's just let's go to the ones that haven't been a surprise. For real.
what hasn't been surprised?
Well, I was actually surprised that Portland got a win.
Knew that was gonna happen.
I had them. I had it being a gentleman's. I just didn't have them winning the first game, but I had it being a gentleman's.
I told people they were gonna be fine. Like I think I picked them in 5 too. The Lakers in 5.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Yeah, like it's pretty much going how I figured it would go. It's going to be a gentleman's sweep, and I just feel like people were trying to build up the Trailblazers so that when LeBron beats them, we can act like he beat a great team.
I mean, he out
I
there
was
trying.
going down when I just said that, though. I think I actually predicted Portland was going to get 2. Looks like I was off a game because they're not winning another one. But,
I mean, Dame did get injured twice. You know what I'm saying? So they could have got one more.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's not gonna play the next
Yeah,
game.
he's literally not playing a game. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, one of them games he got hurt.
You a little too cocky, bro. Like, relax. They're playing their hardest right now.
You talking about me?
Yeah.
I wasn't saying that. I think people do boo-boo injuries when they're about to get beat. Now his
Yeah.
finger obviously.
Bro, you know Dame not like that, bro.
I think he was down 30 when he got hurt. I think he was down 30.
I don't. I don't put that past anybody.
Come on.
Now his
Man.
finger.
Was he down 30
that.
points?
I seen that. But he
Was
came
he
out and
down
dropped
30?
30. That mean it was okay to me. Then the knee, the hip replacement, broken back, spinal. No, I'm not trying to hear none of that.
Come on, dog.
Because I don't think he would be hurt if it was reversed and they were up 3-1.
I mean, if you hurt, dog.
It really doesn't matter. They won't.
KP started out a game and they were tied up. You know what I'm saying?
Who you said KCP?
No, KP.
I mean, yeah, he playing like a punk.
Like I'm saying, I don't think he's not doing that because he's scared. Like you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not saying scared. His situation is different though. He might actually be injured. I'm on Dame's part. He's probably thinking, "Let me just relax here in Florida for the next couple of days. We lost.
We're going to lose anyway. It's going to be 4-1 without me.
Dame has never shown me anything that type of player, bro.
Why would I get hurt worse when we're going to get smoked anyway?
Yeah, his finger probably bothering him. So now let me say it's my.
His finger's okay. He just he don't want to get beat by 30 again. That's what it is.
Come on, his finger's okay. You saw it out of place,
bro.
No, I'm saying his finger's probably like he could probably still play with it, Kenny. But I'm saying it's probably bothering. Like it's still sore basically. So he probably like I don't want to go out here and do this, and I'm already like my finger's sore. So now I'm gonna say my knee is hurt.
Y'all really coming at his character as a man right now, bro.
It happens, bro. It happens to the best of them.
Bro, these players be up. They be fooling y'all. They was saying, wasn't Luka left ankle hurt and then he went for 43? Like these guys be good, bro.
He just turned it a little bit, like you know what I'm saying. Come on.
But wasn't he? He was a game time decision.
So is Russ scared? Russ like he faking too?
I didn't even see him get injured.
So how are you a game time decision? You hurt supposedly, then you get 43, 16, and 17.
Well, first of all, there's different levels of pain. You know what I'm saying? I've done the injury that Luka did, and I came back and hooped, and I was outside with my friends. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, everybody's hurt. Everybody hurt. I don't want to hear it.
So it's different levels. There's some pain you can't play with, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
They have to. Like I'm pretty sure Luka didn't say, "Hey, mark me as a game time." I'm pretty sure he knew he was playing.
I
But
feel
the
like
team has to say like he a game time decision. Like you know what I'm saying?
I feel like these guys be wanting like I don't want to say sympathy, but you know, like to me, like if you hurt your ankle a little bit, to me you don't even say it. Like you don't have to put it out. You're not gonna get no excuses from me. You okay?
If you hurt, you have to tell the medical staff so they can treat you, and then they have to log that down. Yeah, it was on national TV. We all saw him get injured. Like you know what I'm saying? Come on, dog. Y'all actually going hell right now.
No, I don't want you to. It's like what Kenny is saying is a different lane from what I'm saying.
Oh, he's verging off.
I'm just saying sometimes I do think when players know that it's over, things tend like obviously Klay Thompson last year, he obviously tore his ACL.
That was real.
Like you see what I'm saying? But like I feel like Dame in this situation, he hurt his finger seriously. So he's probably like, it's hurting me. I can play with it, but it's hurting me to the point where I don't like. Let me just sit this out. It's already over. I'm not going to risk doing anything else. So let me say it's my knee. And I don't want to say that by coming at his character. I actually I agree with him. Don't like save yourself for next year. I don't think he can just walk in and say, I'm done. Like we lost. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like he's like saying, this is his way of saying that without saying that, if you get what I'm saying.
I got a question for all of y'all. So he's so-called hurt. He's really hurt because he know the series is over. That's why he's hurt. So if it was 3-3, would he play or would he still be? Would he still?
And that's
be
what I said. I think if it was 3-3, like Kenny said, I don't think his knee would be bothering him. But we wouldn't know that.
No, I want to hear what Rod Kemp said. I want to see if they make this hard.
He might play, but I think they are looking at stuff like what y'all are asking for is what KD did. Come back and injure yourself for the next whole season.
No. I don't want to play.
But you might not get injured.
But I think these players are saying, I'm not risking it because I literally seen KD whole leg pop out.
Okay, but
I don't want that to happen.
That's a bad mindset to think, oh my goodness, I'm going to get hurt like KD. Why? My mindset would be, I'm going to go score 43 like Luka and get a game winner. That's my mindset. Bro, but if you want to be negative, then that's you. But I'm positive.
Well, I mean, that's just different mindset.
Yeah, it gets to a
I think
point.
about my future, my family, my
No,
money.
Cam,
It
I'm
could
not
be
saying I think Damian should play, bro. That's not what I was saying. I was just giving my reasoning why I think he's sitting out. I'm not calling him a
Well, no,
bum.
I'm just answering Kenny's question. Like, if it was 3-3, he might would consider playing. But
Oh, I know he'd be in that damn game.
Exactly. That's the answer, Demir. That's the answer. He would.
and then when he get injured and he can't play the entire next season, then what? Take it?
But
Like, what you're saying?
that's what you're going with. He might get 43 like Luka and get the game.
Yeah, he might. But you're I guess where we differ is you're willing to risk that, and I'm not. I'm
Well,
not willing
part
to
of the
risk that.
job.
Because you have to go. I believe in playing. It gets to a point to where if you're going to be safe your whole life, you're going to end up not playing because you're always going to be hurt.
True. That's not true.
Well, that's not a good
Like
logic.
what I feel like what KP is now, if he's seriously injured, then obviously God forgive me and I pray for his recovery. But what
Right.
I feel like KP is he's being a punk right now. Like
So for y'all think what KD did, that's right. Like that's what y'all would have did.
As a player or coach, what you mean?
As a player, like y'all would have said, I'm going out there and what's name. Matter of fact, no, you right. Let me ask you as a coach, you would have said, KD, I think you should play. That's what you would have told him?
I would have told him you should do whatever you want to do. If you decide to sit, okay. If you decide to play, okay.
Okay. And Kenny, what you would have said?
If they clear him, play.
See, yeah, I guess we just have a different mindset. I think about family, money, like KD. I mean, obviously KD, he gonna get his.
Yeah, I'm about to
But
say, what you mean, money?
some people might get injured and never get another contract. Like it's like now I can't get another contract because I injured myself that one time because I tried to come back too early.
But this is
I don't live my life that way. I don't live my life that way. Ooh, if I go here, I might get smacked. Like you can get hurt doing anything.
Yeah, but it's obviously as higher risk if you're playing basketball on a torn Achilles.
Yeah, but I guess I'm just positive. I get what you're saying. Why would he go out there and like mess himself up, his family and all that, and he might lose the contract? But I don't think of it that way. I think of it vice versa. What if he goes out there like DeMarcus Cousins? He's been getting hurt. So that would look good in your defense. But what if he went out there and got 30 points and 20 rebounds? That would earn him $100 million. So
What if he did that and then still sprained his knee?
No,
even worse. And he can play the next season.
I understand what y'all are saying. You're just saying like if you're not ready to go, don't go. If you're a little hurt, don't go. I get that. But what I'm saying is it could actually help you because if he went out there and produced, he would have got himself a big contract instead of $3.1 million, a veteran minimum. So I'm just saying, however you want to look at it, you can look at it, but I wouldn't be negative with it. I wouldn't go out there.
Well, I don't think
he's been out the league for like 2 years, bro.
I don't think that's being negative. I think like I would look at it like, okay, I'm gonna come back stronger than ever next year. Like I would look at it positively. Like I'm not gonna play, but I'm gonna be back stronger and better. You know what I'm saying?
But that's wrong to me. I don't think these guys are gonna come back stronger and better. I don't think KD's gonna come back better.
Because he played. That's what I'm saying. If he wouldn't have played, he would have let his Jane heal and came back stronger and better.
I'm saying this year, he probably could. He's probably already healthy enough to come back to the playoffs. Like when before they got swept, he was probably healthy enough. But he's waiting till next year. He's probably still not going to be better than what he was. You get what I'm saying?
Cam is saying
because he
already
played
made the mistake of playing,
right?
He wasn't supposed to. But
if he would have never played
than it was supposed to, because I'm not saying I want to.
No, you're with Kenny, bro.
No, I'm not saying I want a seriously hurt guy to go out there and play. I'm saying, like what I was starting off saying was, I think guys save themselves humility sometimes by coming up with injuries. That's all I was saying.
I get what y'all saying.
I actually seen the play though. Did you see the play when he injured his knee?
Yeah, I think he just did he bump?
It was a non-contact injury. It was pretty much the same thing that D Rose did. He did a hop step and his knee buckled, and then he was limping off the court. And then after that, he's like, "Yeah, I can't do it. It's sprained."
And I even agree with y'all that if it was Game 7, he would play. But I think his mindset is what y'all are saying. We're gonna lose. So why would I go out there and risk getting hurt just to lose? So I agree. I agree with what y'all saying. I think he's just thinking like a smart man. Like,
well, me and you are saying eye to eye. I said that. I was just telling what I thought, but I said if he's doing that, then I agree with him. I wouldn't do that either.
Right? Yeah.
I don't even think he's like
agreeing with Kenny. I was just saying that what I think he's doing. Like, I don't think his injury is that serious, and he's just chilling because he's already over. But I do agree with Kenny that if it was Game 7 or if it was reverse 3-1, he gonna go out there and play damn basketball.
I do think that as well, but I think it's different because it's like him. I don't think it's like you think we're gonna lose, so I'm not gonna do it. I think he's like, if I win this game, I'm still gonna have to play 2 more in order for us to win the series. You know what I'm saying? Instead
You
of
mean that it's over?
no, I'm saying I would have to play more games. Rather, if it was 3-3, I just play one game, then we moving on to the next. So y'all can do that on your own. You know what I'm saying? But this one, I would have to win 3 games in a row, play on the spring knee for 3 straight games in order for us to get past these guys. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, that's not a smart move. That's a lot of basketball to play with the sprained knee.
I agree with y'all. I think it's a smart move what he's doing. I don't think if somebody's seriously injured, they should go out there and play. But I feel like if you have a boo-boo injury, like I don't want to, like I said, God forgive me if I'm wrong, but what Kristaps is doing, I don't agree with that because this is a one-shot lifetime, and they could have went down 3-1. Now they're down 3-2. And I feel like, to your point, Cam, what you were saying, like you wouldn't do that, you would think about money, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like this is all part of the profession. And to give an analogy, if you're a construction worker, that's not like, it's like you saying, oh no, I don't want to use a hammer, I don't want to break my fingers. Like you signed up for this. Like you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
kind of different though.
Well, no, I feel like the play, like if what I'm saying is, I'm not saying if they can't play, try to play. I'm just saying, like, if the medical staff clears you, you should play. I think I think the medical staff clears these guys, and I think they say I'm still not gonna play. And I
see that's not right because they cleared KD and he went out there and tore his whole leg up.
okay, yes, Cam, yes. When you go out there, you're putting yourself at risk. He got injured. Okay, it happens.
Okay, and you're just trying to downplay that. What I'm saying is you're talking about if the medical staff clear you. We see that they clear guys that are obviously still injured because KD went out there and tore his whole leg up after they cleared him.
well, I think what Kenny is saying is it can happen even if you like it can happen. Like Clay went out there and tore his ACL.
It can happen if that could have happened if KD waited 2 years.
It could, but it's a higher chance. Like, I understand anything can happen, but obviously if you clear him and then he go out there and play basketball on a torn Achilles, that's not good.
I guess what I'm saying is I'm willing to take the risk. If I'm the coach, I understand KD got injured, so it backfired on him. But I think we all agree if it didn't happen, they would have won.
I agree that they would have won.
So I'm willing to take that chance as a coach to get another ring. I'm willing to take that chance.
I don't think he is like himself. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, if he's not willing to take that chance, then let's trade him. I want people that
I'm fine with that. If you don't want me to be on your team because I don't want to risk the rest of my career for one ring, then bye. I don't want to be on your team.
Don't hire this guy.
Like what?
A good example is Blake Griffin. He's not gonna get another big contract probably because the last thing we saw of him is him trying to play on a broke knee or whatever, and he just injured himself even more against the Bucks. Was that last year when the Pistons played the Bucks in the first round and got swept? And Blake Griffin was trying to play on an injured leg or something. And it's like, bro, we understand you tough, cool. You're gonna get swept, and now you're not gonna get another contract.
Yeah, but
he might get another contract, but like not another big max contract or nothing.
Being safe doesn't always work. Like y'all are saying, wait the time out, do the surgery. Like waiting always, that's not gonna always help you out because John Wall's been out 2-3 years, and it's like what are you doing, John Wall? So it's just like all this waiting might end up not even helping you. John Wall, John Wall could still come back, and still he can tear his ACL. So that's why I'm just saying, just go out there and play. I feel like John Wall is healthy. I believe John Wall is healthy to play right now, and I believe he just does not want to play. And to me, that's not right. If I'm a coach, I don't want somebody like John Wall, if he's healthy to play on my team, and he doesn't want to play, he'd rather go home and play 2K. I don't want that player on my team, period. No, and if that's bad coaching, then that's just bad coaching. But I want players that want to play, not players that are healthy to play and they're not going to play.
He doesn't want to play for one season and be done for the rest of his life.
That's what I'm saying.
It seems like he's already done for the rest of his life almost.
Bro, he's coming back next season, bro.
He already been out for 4 seasons.
4 seasons? You're really going that ham?
John Wall has been out for years.
Bro, exactly. That's why he's playing it safe. I don't want to injure my leg even worse than it already was to the point where I can never play again. So
how safe are you playing it?
This is how
he's playing when he's 100%, bro.
This is last big contract. He better enjoy this money.
It gets to the point to where how safe do you want to be? You have to. If you're not going to do your job, just retire, Wall.
I'm
well, with your coaching, you're gonna play people into it. Like you gonna make sure people retire early. Because with the type of coaching you got, they're going to be out there with broken arms, broken legs.
Okay, Cam. So you coach John Wall, and you're being extra safe for him. You're giving him 3 years to come back. What is he going to do when he come back, Cam?
He's probably going to average a double-double. Like,
what, he going to average 10 and 10? Like, he not going to be what? I'm saying my point is it John Wall, I don't know how many years he's been out. My point is he's been out, let's just say 2 years. I don't know. Let's just say he's been out 2 years, Cam. You're being an extra safe coach. You're a good coach. You care about your players. So when he comes back, is it going to be whatever he does, is it going to be worth those 2 years?
Yes.
Well, I'm not like, obviously I want to win rings, but to me, health is first. Like if he come back and is worse than what he is, okay, I'm just glad you're healthy. I got to coach what I got. I'm not thinking like, see, man, I knew you shouldn't have set out them 2 years, bro. We would have run a ring if you would have played on your injury.
That's
like,
terrible. That's been a bad human being. Not even.
Yeah.
No, that's not answering my question. I said if he after these 2 years when he come back, Cam, you're the coach. Is it going to be worth it when he comes back?
Yes, because he's healthy. I just told you my first priority is
What
health.
is he going to do with that good health when he comes back?
He might average a double-double.
So what, 11 points and 10 assists? That's what I'm asking you.
Sure. Like I don't get what you're getting at. Like
Pretty much what I'm just saying is these 2 or 3 years that John Wall's been sitting out, I don't think it's going to help him too much.
okay, that's him. As a coach though, I have to coach whatever I have. I'm not gonna make him play on an injury because I think we can win a ring if he play on a broken foot. Like
No.
I don't get what
I'm
you're
not
saying.
going to make him play either. If I'm a coach, I can't make you play. But I'm just saying, as a coach, if John Wall's healthy, I don't want him on my team if he's not going to play.
So you, as a coach, if you was the coach of the Wizards, you would be asking for John Wall to get traded.
Yeah, if the medical staff already cleared him and he's just like
He hasn't been cleared, bro.
That's what I'm saying. If the medical staff cleared him, but I've seen him working out and stuff, running around, dunking. But I'm just saying, if the medical staff clear him, I wouldn't even go up
Do
to
you
the
think
player.
as soon as you're able to like run again, like you're good?
No,
you have to rehab, bro. You got to get back in the game. You got to get your
he
back
wasn't
up to super athlete levels, bro.
to me. I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Just because you can run don't mean you're able to slide your feet and everything. I get that part. But my thing is, if you're doing a 360 dunk, to me, you're ready to play.
He just posted that video like this summer. You want him to come back to the bubble when he's not feeling 100% just to play in some freaking seeding games to lose in the first round?
Yeah,
but I can use the rest of this time to get even healthier so I can come back next season and I can lead us to a real playoff push. So would you rather him fight against the first
rather
seed
him come back
and
next
still
season?
lose?
Kenny average 8 and 7 though.
And if you think he's gonna come back and be Rondo or something, you're crazy. Facts, dude. I tell this dude, man. Come on, bro. Like, you being crazy right now, bro. Kristaps, that's why I'm not mad at Kristaps, because he just sat on himself for 2 years, bro. He was out of basketball for 2 years, and he wants to play. So he's thinking, like, bro, I'm not going to risk another injury that's going to put me out for 2 more years just for this playoff series against the better seeded team. I'm going to heal up. I'm going to get better. So next season, we can actually be an even higher seed and play even better basketball. I'm positive his coach does not want him to come in and play his heart out on a broken knee just to beat the Clippers, bro.
I mean, it's kind of obvious that some of these coaches do want them to play because Steve Kerr, he was fine with KD playing.
And now look at KD.
Okay, so that's
what you want. You want
that just means I'm not the only one that thinks like this because obviously Steve Kerr, a head coach that has won championships, he was thinking the same thing I was thinking.
And now they're a lottery team. Than's and you lost the championship. You lost the championship, and you didn't make the playoffs this year. Great coaching.
He would have been gone regardless.
And I don't think Steve Kerr said KD play, bro. I think he said, like Demir said, like, you know your body, so do what you want. I don't think Steve Kerr was like, bro, I don't care what you got, play. That's what you're saying. I think that's how you're looking at it. Like,
did they clear you? Did you have a cast on? Did they clear you?
Yeah, I think Steve Kerr just told us, so that's on KD. But yeah, as a coach, I would never.
I feel like y'all are being rude to the medical staffs out there.
No, it's just proof in the pudding. They cleared KD. he immediately went out there and tore his whole leg up.
Yes, but that's you can't prove that it happened because of that. You know what I'm saying? You can't
Vice
prove
versa.
it happened.
I'm not saying it happened because they cleared him, but if they didn't clear him, he would have been sitting on the bench. It's literally, let me not say like it can't happen, but that chance goes way down if he's sitting on the bench.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, even if you're extra safe, this stuff can still happen. And I understand what you're saying. The chances go down. I do understand, like, if you're extra safe, the chances go down. I'm willing to take the chance. If the medical staff clears you, that's what they are for. If not, you might as well not have medical staff. Y'all should just be the medical staff.
Hey, I don't know. I'm not going to force somebody to play on an injury.
I didn't say force. I said if the medical staff clears you.
You basically you did because you said if you don't play with your injury, then I'm gonna get you traded.
Right. So you're
You giving them an ultimatum.
Hold on. Everything could look good to them, Kenny, but you still know your body, which is probably what happened in KD's situation. Like, they probably said, like, well, I mean, your Achilles, like, everything, like, you look good. Like, you look good enough to play. And him not knowing his body, he probably said, okay, and went out there and did what he did. And John Wall's probably been sitting out so long because they probably said, like, you're good, like, you look healthy. But, like, we're going to Rod's point, and I don't know if they did that now, I'm just speaking like an analogy. But to Rod's point, he probably, like, well, no, I'm not in basketball shape. Like, I want to take some more time off to get myself, ready, blah, blah, blah. But so I'm not saying the medical staff could be wrong, but they can only, like, see so much. But you know your body more than anybody, obviously. So.
And I got a question for you. What do you think John Wall is going to do when he come back? Because it seems like you think he about to average like 9 and 4 or something.
About 9 and 5.
It's hard because I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who they're going to get. I don't know how many minutes he's going to get. I don't know how many shots he's going to take. But what I'm saying, to me, if you're going to sit out 2 or 3 years, when you come back to make it worth it, you should be getting us. I'm not going to say the championship. I don't expect him to get them to the championship. But when you come back, you should be making us really, really better to make it worth it. If not, then it wasn't even worth it. You just sat out for those 3 years just to chill, pretty much. If you're not going to come back and do nothing.
He hasn't been. I know it seemed like a long time, bro, but he played last year. He was playing last year.
John Wall is ready to play. That's what I believe.
I mean, he is. I think he is ready now. He's going into this summer. Like, this is his comeback. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then he's going to start next year. Like, he's been out this entire season, but he played last year.
I guess I just don't believe in like babysitting these guys. Like, even with this is a whole nother like situation, but even with Zion, like, I understand y'all saying he's out of shape or whatever, but eventually you're going to have to let him play. And if he's out of shape, if he gets hurt, okay, well, he just get hurt then, but you got to play. If you're not going to play, then let's just release him.
Well, his is different. I agree with that one because it's really nothing wrong with him. They're just not playing him because he's out of shape, which that's kind of on him. The only way he can get back in shape is by playing. So his is different. But I'm just talking about when these guys be having injuries like Dame and Kristaps Porzingis. I understand why they not playing because it's like, I don't want to come back early. I understand it might not be a very severe injury, but coming back earlier could heighten the risk of me hurting it even worse. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. Zion, I don't know what's going on with that. He does need to play.
Yeah, he has. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand you're being extra careful. He's your franchise player. You don't want to run him into the ground for a season that you're not going to make the playoffs anyway. I understand that. I just believe in doing your job. Like, we signed you for you to play, and him playing 21 minutes and putting him in for 5 minutes and taking him out for 7 minutes.
I see why they were doing it because after a while he stopped being effective.
That is true. So
it's like, what is the point of me playing you 30 minutes a night if 15 of those minutes you're just standing there? You know what I'm saying? I'd rather use you in bursts where you're going to be effective for 5 minutes than just have you out there walking up and down the court. That's not basketball. You're not helping my team by walking up and down the court, by letting people get easy layups, bro. You're not helping us. So we're going to use you in bursts, and then this offseason, get in shape, dude. Get better so we can actually pay you all game. It's gonna either way. He's not gonna be effective if he's out there not playing for real. You get what I'm saying? He was tired out there.
I get what you're saying. You're saying they're taking him out because he's not ready to play, and if he's not in the best shape, he's not helping them. I get it.
That's all it is. That's why I'm not really mad at them for doing it because I saw him out there walking. It's like, come on, bro. I can get out there and do that.
But I get what you're saying, but doesn't I understand y'all saying he's out of shape, and if he's tired out there, he's not helping the team. But if you keep playing him, would that help him get in shape or no?
That would, but not like I don't think they was trying to do that in these seeding games that actually matter. Like in the regular season,
That's perfect. Yeah,
you can afford to let them. They might lose, but at least he got some good workout in. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in these, they were actually trying to make the playoffs, so they like we need our best effort. You know what I'm saying at all times.
Right.
But yeah, you are correct with like that would help him. Because that definitely would help him. But
I agree with that as well.
Speaking of Kristaps Porzingis, and then let's jump to the Mavericks series. How do y'all feel about that one?
The Clippers, I was ready to get them out of here, man. They the same stuff that I saw during the city game. They were playing the same as that way. They showed no sense of urgency. Like they didn't even they wanted to be here. Paul George ill, like you know what I'm saying. It was really bad for like the first couple of games, but that last game it actually surprised me. I didn't even know they had that in them. I didn't know they had another gear like that, so that was good to see.
Yeah.
I knew this series was gonna be tough. Even if they end up winning 4-2, I would still say this was a tough series. I liked it a lot. This is I feel like this series is definitely like this is playoff basketball, man. It was good. Luka has definitely moved up in my ranks. He's shown me like
For sure.
Even at 21, I can be a leader. I can go out here. I got some clutch in me. I got like, what do you want? Rebounds? I give you 17 of those. Assists, 16. There you go. And kind of what you're scoring you as well. I'm gonna put 42 on your best player head. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, that's another thing. Go ahead.
But yeah, this series was hopefully it can go to 7. That will make it even better. But like I said, even if they close them out next game, this was a good series.
I'm not sold on the Clippers yet. Y'all got to show me y'all can take this momentum and keep doing it.
Yeah, I'm not. I really haven't been sold on them since the season has started. They don't have a point guard at all, like a floor general. Patrick Beverly, no. Lou Williams, no. Landry Shamet, no. They don't really have anybody that can pass the ball. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, they want to shoot mid-ranges all day, which sometimes it works. They're so good at Kawhi's great. They're so good or whatever that sometimes it's going to work. And you know what? Sometimes it's not. So, Paul George, he has one game, he went 3 for 14 against the Mavericks. That's horrible. 3 for 14, that's total 9 points. Next game, he went 3 for 16. That's horrible. And then another game, he went 4 for 17. 4 for 17? These are horrible performances. And I'm like, and to be honest, the Mavericks really – they're not the best defensive team. And KP haven't been playing, and he's a good defender. So it's like Max Kleber? He's a pretty good defender, but you can't score on him. So I'm just saying I just don't see the Clippers. They're the people they got. It's not going to cut it because they don't have an offense. Usually when you're a great team, you have an offense. Like the Rockets, like they have an offense. Small ball, Harden, create for our shooters. Westbrook, create for our shooters. Westbrook, like speed it up. Speed up the pace. They have an offense. Lakers, they have an offense. Sometimes KCP is going to miss the shot. Green's going to smoke the shot sometimes. But they actually have an offense. Yeah. I just feel like with the Clippers, George and Kawhi are going to shoot mid-ranges all day. And I just don't feel like that's going to cut it. It looked like it's going to get them past the Mavericks. They're up 3-2 now, but I'm not even sure about that. But Paul George played good yesterday, 35 points, 2 assists. Can you give me more than 2 assists? And he had 3 rebounds. So I just feel like they don't have nobody on the team that I think's like that's a good passer, like even like a Goran Dragic, like something like that that can initiate offense. They don't have anybody that can initiate. Who? So I don't think they're gonna be able to win without a passing point guard. And that's just where I stand with them.
Yeah. I mean, they're Pretty good team, you know what I'm saying? They might give
I
the
mean,
Lakers a run for their money because everybody's gonna give the Lakers their best shot because they're the favorites to everybody. Not like Vegas, but for the most part, they're the favorites. So, like, I think everybody's gonna really buckle up for the Lakers. As of right now, they probably like we could get past the Mavericks. I think Kawhi literally said one of the interviews asked him, "Can y'all win with Paul George playing like this?" He said, "Yeah." so yeah, I think they just thinking like we good, we got this one, but they like I don't know, but they just a weird team. They just I just don't see it. Like I don't see how they're gonna. I mean, Kawhi's great, you know what I'm saying. Paul George can score. He's great, like, but I just don't see it. I don't know.
Last night was the first time I saw it, like all season. That's the first time I've seen it. I was like, wow, like if they actually play basketball, because it really looks like all of them are uninterested at most of the time. But last night they looked like they wanted to win, they wanted to play basketball, they wanted to be championships, and it reflected on the score, on their play. So that's really all it's about.
But did y'all see that clip where Kawhi said, "I ain't pass you the ball so you can do that"?
Yeah. That's what they need to do. They need to get Reggie Jackson out of there. You know what I'm saying? He's bad.
I know what it is. Speaking of that, like, I'm glad you brought that up. I think they don't really like each other as a team. I think, like, they got select few people. Like, I think Pat Bev and Montrez look like they actually rock with each other. Lou Will, like, that little trio, I think they be rocking. But I don't really see them, like I don't – their team is like, we here, but I'm ready to go home after this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really see them.
I actually do think they like each other. I think nobody likes Reggie Jackson. But I think, like, outside of Kawhi, because I think Kawhi's like that with any team he's on.
Yeah.
But I think they all do like each other, like Paul George, Montrez, they was out fishing. Like, I think they are actually cool. I just think Kawhi doesn't – he's just not that guy you're going to be friends with. But then on the contrary to that, I did see him last night. He was, like, kicking with Paul George's hair, laughing and stuff. I was like – I don't know, man. I don't know, man. These guys are just weird, bro. So we're gonna. But I think I think they are buying into their own brand of basketball. I think what they're gonna do is we're gonna play thug ball. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take our thugs, our gangsters. We're gonna rough you up. We're gonna talk to you. We're gonna step on your bad ankles, and that's gonna be our brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to get to. Like I remember before the season started, I heard people say, I don't understand how people are going to score on them. They have Patrick Beverly, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Montrezl Harrell. How are they going to – like, how our teams are going to score on them? And it's just like yesterday they did good. The Mavericks only got 111 points. That's good in today's game, sadly. But to be honest, like, it looks like sometimes of the game, they can't even guard Luka. And I know it's Luka, so it's like, what do you expect? And I know it's screens involved, but – it's just for Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, y'all are two-way defenders. They say y'all the best defenders, two-way defenders. It's just like, come on, guys. Like, Luka shouldn't be doing what he's been doing. And that's just I just feel like their offense isn't gonna cut it. Like I said, they don't have anybody to initiate offense. It's just gonna be Paul George shooting mid-ranges all day. Which sometimes he gonna make a lot of them. Like yesterday,
that's their offense though. Like I don't think they have a like you said, they don't have an offense, but that kind of is their off. I think they say like we just gonna let our best players shoot, and
right.
we gonna try to get stops.
Well, I think that'll work. It'll work against the Mavericks. It'll work against the Thunder. But when you get to the Lakers, now it's another ball game, and it won't work anymore. And I just just like you just said, Kawhi Leonard said, we good enough. Like all George got to do is give us 9 points. We're gonna beat the Mavericks. That's cool, but I just don't see, like, if Paul George has a bad game, he's been getting 9 points. If he's getting 9 points against the Lakers, I don't know how they win because I'd be willing to bet everything I got. AD not getting 9 points. And I know he takes jump shots, but he's not getting 9 points. He gets 9 points off free throws.
Right.
So you can go ahead and cancel your Christmas.
Paul George, I would be willing to say that the 9 points against the Lakers, it probably won't happen because I'm telling you, people they get ready for the Lakers. Like I
understand that. I understand you play harder. Like when your competition increases, you play harder. But I'm just saying, even if he has 19 points one night, that might not cut it unless Lou Will is going to give you another 36.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's going to happen against the Lakers. I just feel like their offenses are going to cut it. They don't have anybody to initiate good offense, no point guard, no true point guard. And then their defense, like I said, their defense really doesn't do much what people have been saying. Patrick Beverly, he hasn't been playing. I just don't see it.
Well, let's show some respect. They're a top 5 offensive and defensive team. So that like during the season that they've shown that they can do it. I think with them it's just a matter of effort and want to do it. And it might be just me expecting too much. They might just not think highly of the Mavericks. You know what I'm saying?
The minutes too. I feel like their minutes. Doc isn't organized with the minutes. Like I feel like when you're a player, you should know I'm playing 12 minutes a day. I feel like Terrence Mann, I feel like he doesn't know if he's gonna get 4 minutes or 17.
I think it's all dependent on Reggie Jackson, bro. It's like he go out there and he's a damn fool. So it's like we got to get you out of here, but we got to play somebody. You know what I'm saying? They just got some.
It's going to be interesting. I really wish they was playing the Rockets next because I think that would be more interesting than seeing the Rockets versus the Lakers.
Oh, no, I don't want to see that because the Rockets, I want to see both LAs going against each other. I think the Rockets would beat the Clippers.
That's what I'm saying. I think it would be a better matchup in the second round if the Rockets played the Clippers instead of the Rockets. Not saying the Rockets is going to get swept by the Lakers or nothing, but I'm more confident picking the Lakers against the Rockets than the Clippers. Like I really don't know that one. Like I don't know. Unless I don't want to act it. I mean, I don't want to act like the Rockets are already they've won their series, but I would pick them to win, even though OKC is my team.
I'm actually scared for us playing the Rockets. Not scared, but
y'all have a better.
I don't know, bro. Harden and Russ.
I don't know, dog, because they have PG and Kawhi guarding Harden and Russ instead of Alex Caruso and whoever the hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I just think the size. Like, I think the Lakers eventually they wear you down with their size because Jeff Green and Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard probably gonna kill him on the board. Like
that's the Rockets don't care though. Like you know, so they've been losing on the boards every single game. You know what I'm saying?
I think the Rockets are saying yes, y'all are gonna out rebound us, but we're gonna make more threes and we're gonna win. But
I think they're gonna force the Lakers to go small.
I don't know.
Go small as in putting. When you say small, do you count putting AD at the 5 as small?
Sure. I think JaVale and I think Dwight might get played off the floor a lot because they're not gonna want to sit out there.
That might not even matter.
Even their small lineup still has a center. So
That's what I was about to say.
I think they want that. I think they want AD at the 5.
Okay.
No, they don't.
They want AD at the 5. They don't want if they can take it from 2 7-footers to 1 7-footer, they're okay with that.
I mean that definitely is better than 2 of them, but
guys, basketball is simple. The Rockets aren't going to beat the Lakers 4 times.
That's not even what we're talking about right now.
No, I'm just saying, like, even it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter if AD plays the 5 or the 4, because either way, he should dominate them if he's at the 4 or the 5.
He should. That don't mean he is.
You're right. We gotta wait and see, but you know what I'm saying.
Don't try to take the fun out of basketball, Kenny. Like you know what I'm saying. Let's enjoy this. Let's enjoy the ride, right?
I got Dwight Howard, JaVale, and McGee. I got them tearing them up in the paint.
I think they're gonna get played off the floor.
I don't know because I think the Lakers are kind of like the Rockets as far as being stubborn. Like I don't care how many threes y'all make. I'm gonna keep my big team and I'm gonna out rebound. Like so, I think they're both gonna be stubborn. Like because no matter how many rebounds what they get, the Rockets aren't going big. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the Rockets don't have a choice.
They're not gonna make threes.
Hold on now. They got Tyson Chandler in the ice ball.
I don't think he has legs anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think that nigga got, like, muscle atrophy or something. Like, it won't work with him. Like, I think they literally do not have a choice, bro. Like,
I see somebody say he be out there looking like Bambi in the league.
I'm telling you, bro. 2 Chainz tiny, bro. Like, I don't think he got it no more, bro.
Boy, beer, bro.
And I would love to see the Clippers in the second round.
Oh my god!
But man, that would be interesting.
Bro, I think the Rockets playing the Lakers is a lot more interesting. The Beard and the Brody versus Bron and AD. Bro.
Well, no, the names are interesting, but I think I ain't gonna say it ain't gonna be close, but I think the Lakers are gonna win. Like I feel like with the Clippers, I don't know.
No, I actually know. Either way, the Rockets.
Yeah, I feel like the Lakers are going to be more interesting because I'm not going to say we struggle with Portland because obviously we're up 3-1, but yeah, I feel like Clippers, they going to set Harden and Russ, shut up.
It's the same with Portland, honestly. Like I feel like if the Clippers would have played Portland, that would have been a little more interesting because, like, I ain't gonna say I don't know. I still would have picked the Clippers, but I don't think they would have been 30 and 40. And like the Lakers are literally saying, like, bro, we're just we're too dominant. Like, I don't think the Clippers would have did that. And that's why I say I don't see if the Lakers and the Clippers play, I don't see it. Like
Luka got 2 on the Clips. They ain't got 1 on the what's the name, like on the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really too big of a difference.
Well, I look at how too. Like the Magic got 1 on the Bucks, but it's like okay, like but Luka's 2 have been like we here. Like
I'm telling y'all.
That's what I'm saying. Like they have the better team.
You talking about the Clippers?
The Mavericks. They have a way better team
than the Clippers.
Well, no, they have a better team than the Trailblazers.
Oh, I don't know.
What, bro? Come on, bro.
Well, I'm just going by what people say. Gary Trent is good. CJ McCollum is good.
Gary Trent is good.
Nurkic is nice. Then they got their superstars. So I don't know. Like
all of that is true. But Gary Trent's not better than Seth Curry, and he's not better than what's today.
He's not?
No.
Cam, didn't you say Rod say he was an elite defender?
Yeah.
He is a great defender. He's not better than Seth Curry, though.
I agree with that, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know because people think I'm pretty sure everybody wouldn't say that. Like I do think Seth Curry is better, but I think if you ask 10 people, it would be 5-5. Like
I don't.
Anyway, yeah, they have the better bench. They have the better stars. You know what I'm saying? I got Luka and KP over Dame and CJ. Sorry, like that's just like,
absolutely 10 out of 10.
Yeah, so what I'm saying they have the better team. It's obvious. Like you know what I'm saying? Let's not play around with that.
It's a 7 and an 8 seed. Like I don't.
The Mavericks have been the 7th seed though. The Triple, they just got hit. Like you know what I'm saying? It's not like they've been that. Like you know,
in the series, I might go with Portland to win that series.
You're on your own. You're on your own, bro. Does anybody else? Do you agree with that, Demir? Like, come on. I know you're a Bron fan. I know you're going for the Lakers, bro. But you're going ham right now. You're going ham right now.
Are you serious?
You're going ham right now, bro.
What does this have to do with LeBron?
You're trying to make it seem like the Lakers are having a harder matchup, so that makes them look better than the Clippers. I see what you're doing. Bro, chill. I see it. No, because I was already talking.
I was literally talking. You said bro. Like you
because you said bro in the middle of me telling you what I was saying.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, Master.
What I'm saying is, I was literally saying the Lakers have the easier. I'm saying it would have been more interesting for the Clippers because the Lakers are much better than the Blazers. That's what I was saying.
You just what are you talking about, dude?
You said I'm trying to make it.
What are you even talking about?
You said I'm trying to make it seem like the Lakers have the harder matchup. I'm saying they have it easier.
You just said that you don't know if the Trailblazers are better or not than the Mavericks.
I don't. The Lakers would sweep like they were gentlemen's the Mavericks too. Like I'm not trying to make LeBron see
you just said that you have the Trailblazers beating the Mavericks in a series.
I said I might would go with Portland.
So are you picking them or not? You're doing on the fence that y'all hate so much.
Yeah, I do hate it. I do hate it.
Yeah, so what are you doing? What is it? What do you pick?
That would take research.
Oh, my, that was research. He was just leading. Get out of here. You're done. You're done, bro. Get out of here. You're done, bro. You're done.
I would take some analyzing.
Like, come on, bro. Fuck out of here, bro.
What's wrong about that?
Okay, Cam, you got it, bro. We see what you're doing, though.
What?
Okay, yeah, I would go with Portland. Now, what was coming
now?
out?
Now you're saying that the Lakers have the harder matchup.
No. Okay, I'm saying that the Lakers have the harder matchup than the Clippers right now.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's technically what I'm saying. But what I was saying is the Lakers are far better than the Clippers. So whatever matchup, I would rather see the Clippers because it would be more interesting.
Far better.
What?
They're far better
Than the Clippers?
Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna say far better, but they're clearly better than them.
Is it that clear now?
If the Clippers play Portland, would you pick them to gentlemen sweep them?
I think they might have swept them.
Okay. That's like
They have the better perimeter defenders. That's all I'm going by. The
And
Lakers'
then
best defenders are in the paint. The Clippers' best defenders are on the perimeter, which Portland is heavy on the perimeter players. That's like
So
not like
you-
I'm just going ham.
so you think the Clippers are that like you don't know who's better between them and the Lakers?
I think the Lakers are better.
So I don't even get where we're.
I don't think it's clear, or I don't think it's far. I just think they're like it's a what pick.
So you wouldn't be mad if somebody like said the Clippers would beat the Lakers?
Yeah, I think that's possible.
Well, I just think the Clippers, any matchup, it would be more interesting. Like if the Clippers played the Rockets, I think it would be closer because with the Lakers, they're gonna like. I ain't gonna say I would pick them to destroy the Rockets. I don't know between the Clippers and the Rockets. Then the Clippers and the Mavericks, I don't know. With the Lakers and the Mavericks, I would have picked the Lakers in 5.
Well, you don't know between the Clippers and the Mavericks.
No, I don't. It's 3-2 right now. The Mavericks could win game 6 and then game 7.
So you literally don't know who's gonna win this series. Like
I'm
you
picking the
wouldn't put one.
Clippers. I'm picking the Clippers, but I don't like. We don't know what could happen.
Oh, so do you know what could happen with the Trailblazers? Then?
Yeah, because Dame isn't playing, so it's literally like.
KP not playing.
You said who not playing?
KP.
Their best player is playing.
Okay, but their second best player is not.
If you take Dame off, it's no chance that the Blazers are going to win that series, bro.
They didn't have no chance with them playing.
If
There's no chance that the Mavericks are beating the Clippers with just lose.
I'm just saying, if the Mavericks win game 6, it's literally one game. Like, which I'm going with the Clippers regardless. Like, I'm going with the Clippers, but
I beat LKP before.
I see what you're doing, man.
I don't understand how this
you're not in the shadows like you think you are, Cam.
No, I literally. Can you tell me how
it.
this is me? Like,
No, I agree with that though, Rod. You take Dame off, it like, you know what I'm saying? It's not a shot in hell. But
I don't think there's a shot in hell as well.
If you take KP off, they still got a chance to win like they did the other night.
They went on a game winner at 43, 17, and 16. I don't like. It's over, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
It wouldn't matter if you take Dame off. I don't care who gives you that.
You're right. It's over for both series, is what I'm saying. It's clearly over.
well, no, it's not clear for the Mavericks.
It's clear, bro. It's clear. Game 5 is always the deciding game.
How can you be so optimistic about everything else, but you not
Game 5 when it's a close series, Game 5 is always the most important game in my opinion. That's the deciding factor, and they 30 them in the deciding game. Like you know what I'm saying?
I agree with that, but y'all beat what's the name in game 5? Y'all beat Miami that year in game 5. Y'all was up 3-2, and then they promptly got y'all out of here. So you know what I'm saying?
You saw which one? When KG was hurt?
I can't remember the exact year, but y'all was up 3-2 on the Heat.
You talking about when Rondo had the yellow shoes and he dropped Holden?
Yeah.
It's different. I mean, I'm not saying it always guaranteed, but they didn't like you know what I'm saying. We didn't 30 them, we just beat them. You know what I'm saying?
I do agree that game
5.
five.
I agree with you. Yeah, I agree that that's the deciding game, and that's like one of the most important. But I would say this one is still up in the air. The Clippers obviously have the bigger, you know what I'm saying, chance of winning. I just wouldn't say it's like it's over.
Do y'all anybody want to put some bread on this?
Now the Portland one is over.
Anybody want to put some bread on this Mavericks, John?
Not the series, but I would.
No. Do anybody want to put bread on this Mavericks, John?
I would bet that they go to game 7.
Will you bet that they lose?
I'm picking the Clippers, so I ain't betting that.
Demir, you want some of this action?
We all picked the Clippers. So
y'all know. Okay, so let's stop playing around. Let's stop beating around the butt. Y'all are doing the exact same thing.
Wait.
That y'all got on me.
Wait, talking about like how you just got them about being on the fence. Where did your optimism go? Like when did you get so it's clear cut now?
When they 30 them in the deciding game, I just told you.
What does that mean though?
I don't even know how I'm more simple to put it.
But
he just gave an example of a team winning game 5 and then losing. So I don't get it.
I don't think y'all hearing the part where I say they 30.
The 30 doesn't
matter.
matter.
I didn't say that.
30
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
How does it matter?
What you mean? They didn't just beat them. They destroyed them. You know what I'm saying? They beat them 3 times. You know what I'm saying? In one game. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's different if it's a close game because it could have like if it would have been like how Luka won them game 4. Then I'm still on the fence because it's like it could go either way. But they showed that we're clearly, if we want to and we really like it, we can clearly be way better than you guys. The Mavericks have not showed that at all in this series.
They did beat them a pretty bad one game. One game they routed the one game. The Mavericks.
No. Okay, like in the early stages, like but this is showtime right here. You know what
I
I'm saying?
actually
The
would.
whole
I
playoff
actually
is
would.
Showtime.
Like the way you're talking, I want it to go to 7 because in Game 7, it's literally like
If it goes to game 7, I'm still not scared.
for real.
I'm not.
I'm taking the Clippers too because that's how I ain't like I was telling y'all the other day. Like when Boston went up 2-0 on LeBron, I was like, okay. So I do understand. I do understand where you're coming from.
Let me make myself clear though. If KP plays, I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that straight. Let's get that clear. I'm talking about Luka by himself. It's over.
Oh, I didn't hear that part then. I agree with you there, but I don't agree. I mean, yes, like I agree with you that the game 5 is kind of like a biggie, but it's not over. But what you saying is over because KP is not alongside.
Yeah, that's what I was saying the whole
We can
time.
agree. I get that then.
Yeah, I've been saying that all the time. Yeah. Luka by himself.
If it gets this far into it, it comes down to just one game. And one game, you can have a bad game, Paul George 9 points, and now you done lost the series. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta take it a game at a time.
Cameron Maurice Alexander. It is over, bro. It's done, bro. It's over. I'm sorry. Clippers, Lakers, they're both moving on to the next round. Rockets are sweeping the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. But nah, it's over though. I think we can all agree with that.
Nah, it is building up to be a very interesting second round, bro. That Utah Clippers series. I mean, yeah, Utah Clippers series because that's who I'm anticipating to move on. That's gonna be a low key. I know we probably looking at it like, but that's probably gonna be a good one, bro.
I'm still rolling with my Nuggets, bro. I'm rolling with the Nuggets, bro.
Like,
All right.
Like that. That's not over, but the Dallas one is.
Oh, man. They won their game 5.
Thanks.
Well, they was down 3-1 in their game 5.
They won their game 5.
Bro,
the series is the same. The series is the same.
It was 2-2 for the Mavericks. For the Nuggets, it was 3-1. So they ain't had no choice but to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's over for them.
It's over, bro. Jamal Murray said, I'm gonna be unguardable. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be unstoppable. I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna hoop. And he did that. Jokic said, I'm the best player in this series.
That's what's up.
I'm the best player too.
That's exactly what Jokic said. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the best player. I'm right there.
This is what Jokic. This is a live feed from Jokic. I'm the best player. I'm here. I'm not gonna lose this series, bro. Sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we'll see what happens then, and we'll dive into the East next episode. But we're gonna wrap it up right there, man.
We don't even got to dive into the East, bro. It's over for all. Like
That's I just wanted to show them some love, but I mean,
I'm talking about the first round, right? Like they all got swept. Like,
yeah, Boston did what they supposed to do. Bucks are gonna do what they're supposed to do. Raptors do what they're supposed to do.
Can you give the Celtics a public apology for disrespecting them like that?
Yes, if you give the Heat an apology.
I actually do owe them an apology. Jimmy Butler, you're a star, my dude. You got it. Goran Dragic, you might be a star too, bro, because they could not guard you. What in the world?
Yeah, I apologize to this. I thought Embiid could at least get. I know I said 7. He didn't even get one of them things.
Y'all play next.
We play the Toronto Raptors, so that's probably gonna be a you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be one of those again. You know what I'm saying?
I want to try.
Okay, there, pal. And we gonna wrap
Y'all
it up.
said that last round, bro. We gonna keep
I hope
proving y'all
I
wrong,
hope
man.
y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with your friends and family, you know what I'm saying? Best basketball podcast on the web right now, you know what I'm saying? And we'll be dropping a video soon for y'all. 2 weeks, like we said. I know we was kind of late this week. Just don't even think about that, you know what I'm saying?
We'll be back on Sunday. Regardless if there's no basketball, we'll be back. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. So, yeah, we catch y'all next time, man. Y'all take care.